Hey fam, what's going on? This is Jerry Thomas, leader here at RBY, and I am so excited that you are joining us today. Listen, I got some good content for you today. It's going to be very brief. Want to give you a quick intro into a RBY and then just some tips on how you can really achieve your goals. And then I got some additional news for you. So I'm starting off RBY. What is it? I'm sure you're wondering about the name. Well, it's actually based on scripture in Romans 12:12 in the Bible, actually. So it's Romans chapter 12, verses 1 through 2, where it talks about how we are to present our bodies as holy, acceptable offerings unto God. And I thought about this in terms of how can, we really present ourselves, from our mentality to our bodies, our nutrition, just our whole state, making sure that we are presenting ourselves in the best way possible. Not meaning that we have to be perfect, but at least that we are being mindful of what we're putting into our bodies, whether it's food or even just, content, music, TV, things that we watch, and really being able to show that in terms of the output that we have. So, kind of like a brief overview of what RBY is and, just some of the things that we are doing. So, want to give you that quick overview. Also, like I said, I wanted to kind of give you an update on just how you can achieve your goals. So, not too long ago, I did some videos on how I'm able to lose half a pound to a pound a day. And, the three ways that, I mentioned in the videos was one was intermittent fasting, then calorie deficit, and then the third one was exercising. Neither one of these are rocket science. They're very simple, easy to actually do and achieve the results. But in line with that, I want to share with you the way that I'm able to do each of those three is one, I know my body. My body, I've been able to do different things, but I know that with each of these three, I can do these like at any point in my life. And I know that the way I do them is going to be in a healthy manner. And so, in addition to that, how I'm able to achieve this is, of course, with anything that you do, when you think about a person who wants to, who goes from, being broke or poor to being in a surplus and they're able to maintain that, the concept is very similar. Once you start to understand, your body, whether you're trying to lose weight or gain weight or trying to get into a good exercise routine habit, it's very easy. It's just a matter of staying disciplined, with your routine, not, avoiding it, once you go 3 days into it, but you don't really see the results that you want. It takes time, people. Trust me, it takes time, and I can tell you that I've been able to witness myself lose about 30 pounds, and it was nothing magical. It's just hard work, as well as diligence and consistency in order to do that. So I want to encourage you to really be consistent, with your goals. Make sure you're being disciplined, and also make sure you're doing something that you know is going to work for you. Now, of course, if you have any, health issues, it's always important to, keep that in mind as you are, planning out whatever you decide to do. But know that whatever you want to do, it is possible, and I can tell you that from experience. Okay, so wanted to give you an update. Let you know that I'll be dropping these weekly, so you can expect to see something, in terms of an update on what I'm doing, how things are going, as well as, how you're affected with news that I'll be sharing. And one way that you can stay up to date with what we are doing is, make sure you tongue tied people. Make sure you subscribe to our social media channels, on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, every channel except for Twitter. I had an account, but I just wasn't using it. So if y'all are on that platform, y'all let me know and I'll, set up an account. But other than that, other media, social media platforms. We're on at Robody1212. And make sure, a link I'm going to share with you is to our newsletter. And these are going to be daily, if not every other day, newsletters that I'll be dropping, handwritten and picked, exclusive content for you. So make sure that you subscribe to our newsletter so you do not miss a beat, people, because we're going to be bringing content to you, whether it's related to nutrition, lifestyle, health and fitness, and even just spiritual growth. We want to make sure that, when it comes to just you as an individual, we want to be able to help you any way we can so that way you can be the best and the whole person that you need to be to achieve the goals that you want. So trust me, you do not want to miss. So make sure you subscribe, again, to our social media content as well as to our newsletters, because exclusive content, people, is going to be shared. I can't tell you a lot about the content, but I can tell you that it is exclusive content. Okay, so with that, again, like I said, I'm going to be sharing some content with you weekly. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because we got some good stuff for you and you don't want to miss it. Okay, could have some special guests. It's a little early, but I'm just saying could have some special guests. Okay, people. So you want to make sure you tune into it, as well as if you have any questions, feel free to drop some questions. I know, here and there I get questions from different people who may ask me about, how I'm able to achieve the results, like I shared in the videos. And is there anything that I do? Honestly, people, when it comes to, my routine, it's very simple, to be honest. I can even honestly give you away, my diet is essentially a carb, which is brown rice, vegetable, which is either green beans or broccoli unseasoned, and then a protein, which is usually meat like chicken or salmon, or ground turkey, occasionally beef here and there, but that's pretty much it. Just that simple. And it's also based on my nutrition plan. And so with that, I have my nutrition plan. Then I'll do it with exercise. During an off day, may do some stretching, or just some light cardio. But otherwise, it's pretty much simple. But that's about it in terms of my routine. But I want to know about you, and so the way that I can is you got to start following us on social media, or you can subscribe to our newsletter. So if you can do both of those, you're gonna stay in the know with what RBY is doing, because we want to keep you up to date with everything that we're doing. So that's all I had today, people, because like I said, more content is coming soon. But make sure you do those two things: subscribe to our social media and to our newsletter. And I'll see you next time.